Actually,
and the FBI
as you know,
trapped him. And
this is the parking lot that where I work at, and this is Children's Hospital right in the back. I work at Washington Hospital Center,
And we can see that what happened to Mike Flynn is not only a travesty, it should scare any one of us in America, because if it could happen to him, it could happen to him.
It's been a real blessing getting a job like that and working, and just thanking God, because God is who He is, and He provided this job for me. So I want to give God all the glory, because without Him we cannot do anything. If you listen very well, you hear the siren in the back of the car, all around the car. One's going to Children's. This is Children's right here, Children's Hospital. And then if you look around, you see the entrance that said MedStar Washington Hospital. You need to show them MedStar Washington Hospital Center. That's like you go into the, then over there, I walk right over there in the one of the buildings over there. And what they're telling you about this COVID-19 is not a joke. It's so real, because I don't think that before we really appreciate getting up in the morning, drinking water, eating food, or just telling somebody you love him. But COVID-19 has made a difference. Meaning that right now you see people who have never been praying together, people who have not been talking, people who have been fighting, the rich, the poor, the broken. Right now there is no barricade. There is no demarcation right now. So I'm gonna take out my mask so that you guys will be able to hear me. So basically what am I saying is, if you look over there, you see the plane. That's the MedStar the helicopter, the MedStar Washington Hospital helicopter, and the doors are open. They've been transferring patients in and out, like right in, right out, right in, right out. It's been crazy. So now that the governor is saying that they're gonna be openings, the business is gonna be going back to normal. The hairdressers, name it. I mean, look at the hospital. That's the entrance to the emergency room. So if you look at the entrance to the emergency room, it's a very busy place. You see people coming in and out. And I tell you, it's not a joke. It's very rapid. People go in and out like every minute. You see ambulance coming in every minute. They are going out every minute. And it's like people's life is like by the second. People are dying every day. What I want to say about this is that coronavirus doesn't care if you are the president of the United States. It doesn't care whether you are the Prime Minister of London, or you are the Prince of England, or if you are whatever. It comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that if there's any way you can show love, this is the time to show love. If there's any way you can just tell somebody you love them, this is the time to tell somebody you love them. This is another parking lot at Washington Hospital Center where I work at. And this has really made me to think back, because sometimes a lot of people who got sick, they never knew they were sick. They didn't even know they had a symptom. They were just complaining of body aches. Some said they had like an itchy throat. Some said they had a runny nose. Some were coughing. Some were just having a tightness of breath. Some, they were just feeling a pain in their chest. So whatever it is, I encourage each and every one of us to just go check yourself. Go to one of the facilities where they do checkups and check yourself. Unfortunately, what I understand was that Patient First and Doctors Community Hospital, for the last 3 weeks, they didn't have any testing. So if you are going to the testing, then there's nothing much you can do. That's the entrance of my job right there. The other part of the Washington Hospital Center, right there behind Children's Hospital. They call it a bus circle. That's the entrance of the department where I work at. I really don't want to disclose my department, which is not ready. what it's all about. But what I'm telling people is that take life serious. Life is a lottery. It's not just what you think about. And I don't know what religion you hold on to. I'm a Christian, and I'm a very, very happy, humble person to tell you I love my Christianity. I love my Jesus. I love my Jesus being the fact that he has given me life. He gave me hope. He gave me a roof over my head, food to eat. He gave me my children. Actually, it's my son doing the video right now. He gave me a husband. And all I can tell him is thank you, Jesus, because I don't even deserve it. The fact that I'm alive is not because I was wiser than COVID-19. Because when you check it globally, in America alone, about 60,000 people have died. 60,000 people have died from just this coronavirus. And worldwide is millions. You're talking about like 1 million people that have died. And maybe more than that, as my son said. And it's not even like an end to it. As of 2 weeks ago in Maryland alone, about 600 people died there. DC, I don't really know what it is, but please, I want you to take it seriously. Pray every day. Get your life together. Don't be like the wise fool who said, oh, you know what, I've gathered so much. I'll put it in my bank and I'll relax. And I would just sit and eat. And he didn't even think about telling God, Father, thank you, because you gave me the strength to work. This is 1/10 of what you've given me, and this is my first fruit. Nothing of that. And all he did was sit and brag about what he has earned it. And at the end of the day, he was wiped away. Like Elton John says, like the win in the what do you call it? Like I think there was a song he sang about you lived your life like I forgot it. I think something in the wind. So what I'm trying to say is that appreciate yourself, love the people around you, do your best to protect them, protect yourself, and don't brag about, oh, this person got sick, he died, but I got sick, I made it. Because from what they are saying now is that COVID-19 can reoccur again. I mean, you can become sick one time and you can become sick again. So it doesn't give you the chance that because you survived the first time, you might survive the second time. But you can survive again if you really want to you decide to take care of yourself. Protect your loved ones at home. If they say stay at home, please stay at home. If you have no business being out there, if you don't have no business being too busy out there, stay home. Stay home. Stay home. It's serious. Because even babies born in the hospital, they are getting infected by other people that are already having the infection. So the best way for you to do is stay home. It's not just about hand washing. And there was something funny that I saw when you go to, when I go to the register and I watch people who ring the, whatever you're buying, they will ring the first person, second person, third person, fourth person, bunch of people, and they don't even care whether they took money from the other person to sanitize their hands. They don't do no sanitation between themselves. They just take everything and they ring it up, and they have gloves on there. But I want to ask you, how safe are those gloves? Because the same gloves goes into the register. The same gloves pick up the groceries. They pick up everything and they ring everything, the clothing and everything. It touches everything. You wear one glove a day. So imagine how much infection you are passing. And then from there you want to fix up your pants. You might want to pick up the phone and call somebody. Everything, you just juggle it up together. Do you think that is because you are very healthy, or you practice a standard precaution, that's why you are alive? No, it's just the grace of God. I remember when all this pandemic and epidemic started, and I was asking the Lord, Father, what are you teaching me? And that Saturday morning, the Lord told me to pick up my Bible and turn to the Bible. When I opened the Bible, it took me to Mark 5, verse, I think it was 34, which she told the woman with the issue of blood. He said, daughter, thy faith has made thee whole. And that was what I've been holding on to. He said, go and be free of thy plague. I want to tell you something. Every morning when you get up, I have my habit of carrying my Bible everywhere I go. everywhere I go, I take my Bible with me. And I will always read it, and I always remember to pray without ceasing, because it always tells me that the Bible says when you pray without ceasing, God answers prayers. God answers prayers. So what I encourage each and every one of us to do is pray without ceasing, love each other, and understand that life tomorrow might not belong to you. So live today as if it is the best day for you. And if tomorrow doesn't come, one thing I encourage you to do is that make peace with one another, love everyone, and forgive. Whether the person forgives you or not, forgive them and keep living your life. But live it as if tomorrow is the last day, because if Jesus comes today and you miss heaven, that will be far bad for you. So I want to give God all the glory. I want to thank God. I want to thank my pastors. I want to thank the ministries that I'm affiliated to. I want to thank the Apostolic Church, especially Pastor Dr. Orejimi, Apostle Falai. I want to thank Dr. Pauline Wale Daniels and Minister Felicia Asongwe for carrying the banner and making sure that lives are saved through prayer and fasting. And may we continue to do that, so that when he comes, we will not be found wanting. Thank you all, and I love you. And you'll be hearing from me again. Keep it real with Pamela Munter. Thank you.